In this video lesson, we're going to take a look at triangle inequality. So go ahead and do the warm-up problems 1 through 6 if you haven't already. Pause and then push play and check your answers. All right, double check your answers. It might help also to kind of write the angle that it's across from, so then you can compare, which one is bigger by having that angle or side that's across from it. So angle A is across from BC, which is 6, and then angle B is across from the side that's 12. So we can then say, oh yeah, B is definitely going to be bigger because it is across from that side that's 12. So that might help you on those. All right, so in this lesson, we are going to use triangle inequality theorem to identify possible triangles and prove those triangle relationships with that triangle inequality theorem. So the sum of any two sides of a triangle has to be longer or greater than that other side, the third side. So we need to add up two sides and see if it's greater than that third side to determine if it can be a triangle. So we would take 3 plus 3 and see if it's greater than 8. Well, no, 6 is not greater than 8. So this cannot be a triangle, not a triangle. 6 plus 6, is it greater than 12? Well, no, it's equal to. So again, not a triangle. So then I would take 9 plus 5, and if it is greater than 11, I would make sure my other sides, 5 plus 11 is greater than 9, and I would add 9 and 11 and see if it's greater than 5. And if it checks out, yes, 14 is greater than 11, yes, 16 is greater than 9, and yes, 20 is greater than 5, then yes, it's a triangle. So go ahead and try that last one. And hopefully you got yes, it's a triangle. All right, so down here, possible ranges for the third side. Again, they have to add up to be greater, two of the sides. So we would add the 2, and then we would subtract the 2 to get our range. So we would take 16 plus 11, and we would get 27. It has to be less than 27. And then we would subtract, and we would get that it has to be between 5 and 27. So go ahead and do that next problem. And hopefully you got 4 and 18. Nope. And the last section here, we are going to label our pictures, our triangles here with what's given. And it says that AB is 11, ED is 15, measure of angle F is 58 degrees. So what's the possible measurement for C? Well, if this one is 15 and it has 58 across from it, this one is less. So it should be less than 58, correct? So it can't be any of those. It would have to be 45 is the only possible measure. So go ahead and try that last problem here, labeling your picture and comparing. And it's definitely not drawn to scale, but So that possible length, if we know 45 is across from 9, 65 bigger should be bigger than 9, right? Or longer, a longer side than 9. So it can't be any of those. It would have to be 11.